Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I just got some news about sex tape from a pastor that's going around, and I wanted to talk about this with you guys because at this point, it's just really that shocking to us. I mean, this has been going on for a very long time. Sorry, and honestly, it's just not really that shocking to me anymore. But I do see that there are a lot of church people that are kind of up in the uproar about this. Shout out to Good Boy for sending me this. I know he's going to talk about it on his channel tomorrow. I'm going to take a totally different approach, just from my background, from being a part of so many churches, and being a part of, being a spouse of a pastor. Because there's just some things I just don't really understand why we are still in the space of, oh my God, I can't believe this. What's going on? Protect my energy, AAC. But I wanted to take a different approach with this conversation. So let me go ahead and take care of this business and do the intro, and let's get into the story. If this is your first time over here, if you want to join my tribe, please stay by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Make sure when you do turn them on all. Like the video, share the video, comment below. Let me know what you think. Also comment in the comment section to keep us in the algorithm. Comment in the chat if you are here and you're live with us. And that's it. We're going to go ahead and play the intro. We're going to go ahead and get started, y'all. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, and we're back. What's going on, V Hargett? So if you guys haven't seen it or heard about this, I guess this happened like 4 days ago. We have a pastor from Fort Lauderdale. His name is Dywane Dawkins. This is him. And he has a sex tape out with a OnlyFans person. If you guys want to watch it, you can go to my Twitter page. It is there. But the church people, I guess, I want to say, are in an uproar about this situation. And it's just kind of really weird to me at this point that we're still in 2021 shocked that the pastor's having sex with men. I mean, I just don't get it. What's going on, Renee? Hey, Deb, good evening, everyone. What's going on with you? Just the history on this guy, because I was reading up a little bit about him. This actually isn't his first time getting caught with something like this. The first thing that I saw, that it wasn't a video, but his pictures were out. His penis pictures were out. Very impressive pictures. People were, excited about him. But this man is married. He has 3 children. And the only thing that I see wrong with this is that the man is married. And I think that if you're going to, like I said, if you're going to, do this, you don't be married. You don't have no girlfriends. Don't screw no women over, because that's the last thing that you want to do. What's going on, BJ Dez? Mine's in the chat. Hey, so what's going on? Just simply. But that's one thing I see that's wrong with this, is that he had a wife. I don't understand why he's having sex with a guy who's on OnlyFans. But if you guys have seen the video, you can definitely tell this man knew he was being recorded. I mean, they had 3 different scenes, and the sex was really not that impressive. What's going on, James? What's going on? If the sex was not that impressive, the end of it was for the oral part, but the rest of it was not that great. So I'm not even sure why they recorded it, but I mean, they're still recording things in 2022. And the boy from OnlyFans, I mean, clearly they're hiding the channel. So I don't know if the church has paid this man to not put up, or, maybe the video's still up, but the man hasn't promoted it because they had paid him off. I don't know. But the video is still floating around on the internet. Like I said, if you want to see this on my Twitter page. But this man is, I mean, he's clearly either he's bisexual or he's gay. And I'm just like, if you're either one of them, just say that. Okay? Just say that. Oh my gosh, yes. Just say that. And so there is a blogger who I'm very familiar with. His name is Obnoxious Television. And I remember when me and my ex started our church back in 2011, he actually did reports on us. What's going on, Pink Dynamite? He did a report. It says obnoxious breaking news. This was 4 days ago, so I'm assuming this is when the video had surfaced on the internet. Says everything is going down, but the word of God busted. Pastor Dywane Dawkins, Senior Praise Temple Tabernacle official. That's the name on Facebook. Praise Tabernacle International in Fort Lauderdale has a XXX homosexual sex tape on OnlyFans. Special thanks to the incredible members of my Obnoxious Street Committee for bringing me this story. Based upon our investigation, Dywane made a video with an amateur gay porn star in Atlanta. According to the reports we have received, the guy uploaded the video to his OnlyFans to find out he had sex with a man that was a pastor in Florida. The video was then taken down. Okay, so he took the video down. The video was then taken down, but not before it had been screen recorded and passed around and landed in Obnoxious hands. Several attempts have been made to speak to Dawkins in efforts to get his side of the story. However, it seems that he is ready to walk away from ministry, and his wife and family all to come out of the closet. Now, the pastor is very experienced in having wild, freaky, raw sex with a guy from watching the video. Rumor has it he says he did not know the guy was an amateur porn content creator. He says it's graphic, which it is graphic, with the same tongue that he has spoken in unknown tongues and preached the gospel with, went deep in partners behind as he orally sodomized his male lover. Now, this is not his first time taking a rough ride at the rodeo. We have discovered Bishop Timothy J. Clark and Michael Blue saved him once before when the photos of him naked, okay, I remember that, holding his large appendage that was harder than Chinese arithmetic surface. His wife has not been into church in 2 years, and we are not even sure they are still together in holy matrimony. Word is Archbishop Bernard John Bishop E. Bernard Jordan and his vlogger friend talked to him and the other bishop to try to reach a financial agreement to keep it all hush-hush. Seems they forgot about the one that invited this game, and it is our duty to life up the voice like a trumpet in Zion, cry loud and spare not. I am sure you want to see this freaky raw sex the pastor's having. Plus, we got to get the porn star side of the story. And why did the minister of music quit last week? So much to this story. Send a donation if you want to take sent to you for your viewing pleasure as soon as possible. Developing. So basically, they're trying to get you to pay for the tape, but it's on my Twitter page if you want to see it for free. What's going on, the Vegas girl? So basically, this is not this man's first time. Like I said, I remember this a while back, and I do. Bishop Timothy J. Clark is in Columbus, Ohio. So I don't know who that is. What's going on, Brittany? Everyone, I'm coming back to watch this. Cool beans. Ooh, right. Okay, can we keep it 100 after Daryl Walls? Why are people shocked that boys are in church and doing the most? Right. Oh, damn, just playing crazy. Exactly. But these pastors, a lot of these old pastors, like they are hiding in the church still for whatever reason. And the reason why I want to do this, because like I said, y'all make sure you check out the Boris video tomorrow, because I know he's going to do like the reporting of it. But I want to talk about the behind the scenes of this, because again, I have been a PK and I've been the spouse of a pastor for years. Timothy Clark, basically, they said that it was discovered that Timothy Clark and Michael Blue saved him once before when the photos of him naked holding his penis came out. So this the first time it was a picture. Now there's a video. But I don't know if you guys understand that behind the scenes of church, it is very, very sexual behind the scenes of church. I don't know if you guys know that. But from what I have seen, there are a lot. And I think because me and my ex had a affirming ministry, a lot of pastors were a lot more free to talk to us about different things that a lot of their wives already knew. I think it was more of, just let everybody else find out. And these pastors are just not being smart about who they're dealing with. And again, when I saw the video, I'm like, this man has to know that he's being recorded. He's looking right into the camera. And the guy actually mentioned something about he got to get home to his wife or something in the video as well. So, I mean, I don't understand why he's still doing this. And it also says something about the wife not being at church in 2 years. Now, let me tell y'all something. If the pastor's spouse ain't been in church for 2 years, there's problems at the house. It may not be these type of problems, but there's problems at the house already. So I'm pretty sure that this man is trying to be free. It says in this article that he's ready to let the church go. So I'm sure that maybe he just wants to live his life. Should he not go and live his life at this point? I mean, he's probably been ministering for a long time. I think it said he had a church for like 30 something years. Or maybe that was the Pray to Gateway people. I'm around long he had his church, but I'm sure he's had that church for a while. He's been in ministry for a while. Maybe he just wants to live his life now. Is it wrong for him to do that outside of having the sex tape? Is that wrong? Because I don't see the shockiness anymore. I mean, we all knew about Eddie Long. Whether we want to admit it or not, we knew about Eddie Long. After that, I'm just like, I mean, the smaller pastors shouldn't have no problem anymore because we all knew what was going on over there. So I don't really know. And I just know behind the scenes, there are a lot of pastors who are secretly, they are gay. Some of them have wives. He's embarrassed the church. Now he wants to go live his life. And maybe this was his way to do it without having to say, hey, I'm gay. Hey, I'm gay. Let me call all these people. Here's the tape. I'm gay. I don't know. You know, I would not have chosen that route because that's a really bold route. That's a very shocking route. And I think it challenges a lot of what the people that have been following him, especially if he's preached on those, you know, homosexual issues, which we don't know that. But unless you went to the church, we don't know that part. But if he has, I mean, then that would be an issue for me. What's going on, Deborah Randall? But other than that, I just feel like, I mean, we know now. So either you're going to let us know that you're bisexual or you're gay. Why is it so long before you come down and telling us what's going on here? Because we've all seen it. And let me put, this is all alleged because, you know, for a fact, I mean, I've seen him, but listen, that might not have been him. So let me just say this is allegedly. Let's see if I have my alleged banner. I think I have it somewhere. Well, this is all alleged, just so I'll make sure I say that. Okay, I just saw the video, but I don't understand why not come out already. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. I mean, clearly he's experiencing what he was doing. I mean, it wasn't like he didn't look nervous at all. He was looking into the camera. I mean, him and the boy they have had to have had conversation because the boy mentioned his wife. So I mean, this man clearly wasn't trying to hide anything, because why would you even have that conversation with this boy if this was a secret? So I don't know. And I saw a video today. I saw like a few videos today. One was talking about, you know, why are we still, you know, going through this in 2022 when we already have seen what is that Pray to Gateway Church with that Lisa Lang did on Oprah's network. You know, we know that it doesn't work. Protect My Energy said he could have just stepped down and then lived his life. And why let someone else expose you? And you know what, Protect My Energy, even if you would have stepped down and then did this, they still would have reported that he was gay afterwards anyway. But it comes to this kind of stuff, it doesn't matter if you do or you don't. They still was going to report that he was gay. And then they would have been like, well, this is why he was gay. And then everybody would have felt like they had been bamboozled too. I don't think that he would have had a good way. What's going on, Ms. Reed? I don't think that he would have had a good way to like just come out. And I think that maybe that's why a lot of people do have an issue with coming out, because even this report, it said that, it said that the minister of music quit. I think it said last week. Yeah, the minister of music quit last week. So now if the minister of music come out with a sex, it's going to disprove what I'm saying, that it doesn't matter. They're going to be like, oh, he quit because he was gay too. And so it doesn't really matter like how you leave when it's the church. They still going to roast you. His wife MIA from the church for 2 years sounds like she been exactly. I as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, they've been having problems. when me and my ex had started having our issues, I think I was gone for like at least a year. I got a flight attendant job, got the hell up out of there. I had moved to Orlando. And we still had not said that we had, well, he didn't even know that we hadn't even really talked about it, but I was just done. So, I mean, I don't know if that's their same situation, but I mean, her not being there for 2 years is a big red flag that there's been issues going on before. And I mean, they already said that this is not the first time that he's had this issue. What's going on, Nacho Twins, mama? Because his penis pictures was out before, and that was with a gay scandal as well. How many scandals does the man have to have before y'all realize that he's gay or he's a bisexual? So I don't know, but I did want to come on because I'm just like, being behind the scenes of church and just talking to different pastors with all the fear that they have of losing everything, which I think a lot of people who are closeted, they do have that fear of losing everything. Whether you're a pastor, whether you're just a regular everyday person, whether it's your job, there is that fear of losing everything, losing your family, losing your job, losing your church, losing like the hope that people had or that believed in you. There's a big thing about that. I mean, I remember I feel like I was gonna lose everybody, and I lost a lot of people when I came out. But I'm glad that I came out when I did, like earlier in my life, because as a 38-year-old man, I'm living free. I feel fine. If you come into my life now, at least you know what the deal is, and I don't think that it's that easy for Black men to come out. I don't think that it's easy, and I definitely don't think that it's easy for a pastor who's already been in ministry to come out. BJ Day says, I believe she knew and is not being discussed. I'd rather leave than live a lie, whether I'm with the church or not. Now, let me tell you something. That Pray the Gay Away guy, the pastor that led that church, his wife's still with him. Now, they're not the same color as we are, but they're still together till this very day. A serious question. Why is him being gay or bi anyone's business other than his wife's? Why does he have to say I'm gay to anyone other than to his wife? To me, I think the only reason why he has that responsibility is because the church believes that it's wrong. And so if he comes out and says that, people are going to feel like they were misled. People are going to feel there's so many, most of the people from his church are going to they feel like he lied to them. There's a lot that can happen. I think financially that'll be a big issue. But people feel like from the church that you owe them they need to know what's going on in your bedroom that's not with your wife. And if you're a single man, when you gonna get one? So I think that's what it is. I don't think that to him, he doesn't feel like that is something that is important. In 2022, I think back in the day, people just wasn't gonna say anything. This is bigger than him coming out. This could be a predator. I'm not going to associate a gay man with a predator at all, because that's not the same thing. Because there are a lot of heterosexual men that are pastors that are predators. Seems the church gets more due to me than God. I have always said that. But you have to also realize a lot of people look at their pastors like God. A lot of people look at their pastors like God. Look at Mary Crosby from Salt Lake City. They believe that she has the call because she believes that they said she believes that she's God, allegedly. So a lot of the people treat their pastor better than they treat their parents or their family members or their friends or anybody. They treat their pastor like the pastor is the next thing to God. Yeah, that worked. Yeah. Not me, one God, only one. Yeah, I mean, I feel it the same way. But just being in church, the way that people treat, like either being the spouse of a pastor, you kind of get slighted being that. Like you have to live up to this part that people believe that you are. If you're like in a bigger ministry, where it's just unattainable for you to even live that life. Thank you, JSO, for becoming a member and welcome to the tribe. What's going on, young Rich? I'm here for it. Let me get my drink and crumpets. Yes, he could have left. He could have. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think we all agree that he could have left, but him leaving and then coming out would have still been a scandal. So to me, it's like, well, what is the proper way for him to come out? Because it doesn't look like, I don't think there was any way that he could come out that it would have been a scandal. Looks like I popped in just in time. What's going on, Kevin? I think the person who came out the best way was the guy who went on Pray to Get Away with Lisa Lang on Oprah's network. Because that guy, he came out, he didn't have any issues. I think he stepped down from his church, and he's been living a full life. Matter of fact, me and my friends on Facebook and on Instagram, and he's been living his best life. So he sets a fire in God's house and walks out. I mean, a lot of pastors do that when they cheat on their wives, when they find that they're predators in the church. I mean, look at the Catholic Church. There's a lot of churches that do that, but again, this is probably the most extreme thing he could have done, but him leaving the church and then coming out still would have set a fire in that church. We have to be honest about that. It would have set a fire in the church regardless, because the church believes what they believe. And I was listening to somebody else, another guy. Let me see if I can find his name, because he had his videos was really short. He's not a pastor anymore. They said he's ready to step down. He stepped down. Let me see if I can find this real quick. This is the girl. Dawson Speaks TV did a thing on it, and he was, oh man, I just lost my train of thought. What I was going to say. Oh, he was saying something about how people from church believe that they're going to get cheese and crumpets and stuff, and guys can come down here because they have been the best Christians, something like that. You have to watch it, but his name is Dawson Speaks TV, and his videos are like 13 minutes. Do you really think it was leaked, or was it just his way out? I don't think that it was leaked. It was an OnlyFans video, so I don't think that it was leaked at all. It was supposed to be up, but I feel like maybe one of his church members has seen it. Which, if this is such a sin, why are you on OnlyFans watching this video in the first place? You're watching gay sex on the internet. Why are you over here if you believe that this is wrong? I agree he should have stepped down, especially if he knows it's frowned upon by the congregation, but he didn't need to explain. Leave and go, live your truth if he made his peace with God then. Eddie Long didn't step down. Can you recap what happened? I missed it. Yeah, I'll read the article again. So basically, Dywane Dawkins, he did a video with an OnlyFans guy. Allegedly, he did not know. Well, allegedly, he did a video with the OnlyFans guy. Allegedly, he didn't know the video was going on, even though I personally believe that he knew, because the man definitely looked in the camera multiple times, and it was like 3 scenes. So I'm not sure how this man changed the cameras unless he set up 3 different cameras, 3 different views. It seemed like he would have took too much time for him to set this up. But I read the article from Obnoxious Television from Facebook. It says, obnoxious breaking news, everything is going down but the word of God. Busted Pastor Dywane Dawkins Sr. Of Praise Tabernacle International in Fort Lauderdale has the XXX homosexual sex tape on OnlyFans. Special thanks to the incredible members of my Obnoxious Street Committee for bringing me this story. Based on our investigation, Dywane made the video with an amateur gay porn star in Atlanta. According to the reports we have received, the guy uploaded the video to his OnlyFans to find out he had sex with a man that was a pastor in Florida. The video was taken down, but not before it had been screen recorded and passed around and landed in our hands. Now, let me stop right here real quick. So maybe the boy who did the video with him did not know that he was a pastor, because it does not say that the pastor did not know that he's been recorded. And most of the time when you're doing OnlyFans videos, like, there's a conversation they have, because they have to figure out how they want to exchange money, or how this going to be distributed, or do you want to wear a mask, or like they have a conversation before they do OnlyFans videos. And this wasn't a video where like it was set up on a cabinet and it looked like it was a secret video. Like, this was actually, you can tell like this was like set up. So that's something else to even think about. Says several attempts have been made to speak to Dawkins in effort to get his side of the story. However, it seems that he is ready to walk away from ministry, and his wife and family all to come out of the closet. Now, the pastor is very experienced in having wild, freaky, raw sex with a guy from watching the video. Rumor has it he says he did not know the guy was amateur. He was an amateur porn creator. Maybe thought he was a pro porn creator. It says you all. It is graphic. With the same tongue that he has spoken in unknown tongues and preached the gospel with gospel with went deep in his partners behind. Oh, it's the same tongue that he has spoken in unknown tongues and preached the gospel with went deep into his partners behind as he orally sodomized his male lover. Now, this is not his first time taking a rough ride at the rodeo. We have discovered that Bishop Timothy J. Clark and Michael Blue saved him once before when the photos of him naked, holding his large penis that was harder than Chinese arithmetic surface. His wife has not been to the church in 2 years, and we are not even sure they are still together in holy matrimony. Word is Archbishop Bernard Jordan and his vlogger friend talked to him and the other bishops to try to reach a financial agreement to keep it all hush-hush. Seems they forgot about one that invited this game and is our duty to life. What? Seems they forgot about the one that invited this game and is our duty to find life up our voice like a trumpet in Zion. Cry out loud and spare not. The grammar's wrong. I am sure you want to see this freaky raw sex the pastor is having. Plus, we got to get the porn star side of the story. And why did the minister of music quit last week? So much of this story, send a donation, blah, blah. Okay, so basically, they still, the OnlyFans guy have not spoken to. There was a lot of clues in here, especially with the part that the person who owned the OnlyFans page didn't even know that this was a pastor. The minister of music quit last week. So, there's a lot going on here. The irony of the pastor getting caught on OnlyFans, though, right? Never says, where did they meet, though? How did they get connected? Did he follow him on Twitter? Was they lovers? Because the way they was kissing and becoming one with no rubber on, all wet and was like, wow. But they're doing a video for OnlyFans, and they got to make their money, so it has to look believable. So, I'm sure in the passion of it, and who knows when the last time he had gay sex? He might have just been passionate about it. Well, he definitely should have stepped down. Nobody gets to borrow or lend tickets to heaven. You got to earn them on your own. I can't repent for your sins, and you can't repent for mine exactly. So the OnlyFans guy goes by the name. Oh, really? So I wonder if it's still on his OnlyFans. I'm going to have to look and see. He should have been locked out of the church. Oh, my God. Dog, this story is on another pod channel, just crazy. He did know because in the video he asked, don't you have to get back to your wife? Yes, I said that. And the pastor pulled his hair and drilled him like Bob the Builder. That's very true. Yes, it did, honey. Real deep in here. Not harder. Yes, that is very true. Not they lying, child. I was shocked to see how big it was. Yeah, listen. I was shocked. The pastor was giving Adam for Adam. Listen, and it seems like maybe an Adam for Adam hookup because that's where the anonymous stuff happens. If it was anonymous, I could see it happening from Adam for Adam. And the boy, I don't feel like that boy who did the OnlyFans lied to the pastor because again, the pastor was just way too comfortable looking into that camera. He was way too comfortable with telling his business. And like Young Rich said, when he said he got to go to the wife, that pastor had the wife was like not in existence. Because listen, if y'all want to see this on my Twitter page, go look at it. Good night, Pink Dynamite. Yes. He knew. Yes, I think he knew. I think that he knew. But my real question is what was the correct way? Everybody keeps saying he should have stepped down. He should have stepped down. Okay, he could have stepped down. That's one way. But there's many pastors who are having gay sex, and again, they're still preaching good messages. Why does he have to step down because he's gay? And if you guys are saying because of the wife, I do get that part. The wife was the only thing that I've seen wrong in the situation. But they're saying that She ain't been at the church for 2 years, so we don't even know if they're still together. So maybe when the penis picture came out, she left. So if she would have left him and he's living his life like it's golden, should he have to still step down if he did not have a wife? Technically, I mean, honestly, I don't think that the video was that impressive. The only thing that was impressive was his penis. Other than that, it was boring. The last part probably was good with the oral part. But other than that, it wasn't that great. And I would have risked my whole career for that whack tape. I seen that they were celebrating their anniversary last month. Oh, okay. So then I wonder why she's not at the church. She ain't been at the church for 2 years. These pastors need to keep it real. Most gay undercover be real. To me, I guess because I know the stories of pastors who want to come out but feel like they cannot come out. I do understand it a little bit. I just don't understand keeping a wife or not even letting your wife know, because honestly, some wives wouldn't even care. There's a lot of women in church who don't even care that their men are dealing with, that their husbands are dealing with men. They want to keep that first lady title. They do not care. So honestly, I don't even understand that. I just feel like the worst thing he did was cheat on his wife. And that part is just, to me, I don't get it. He should have stepped down before getting kicked out of, he knew he'd be kicked out. Maybe the only way he could, but maybe mentally the only way he could leave is to get kicked out. It's hard to say how he should have handled the situation. Right. That's how I feel. Forget that first lady. He cheated. Right. That's what I'm saying. The worst thing he did was cheat. Lil X Fat guy is being quite active on the Twitter. He said it been out for months and he don't know why it's just now getting attention. Probably because his church members just now seen it. So it's been up for months. Maybe he don't have a gay congregation who watches that boy's videos, but I'm sure he about to get the money now. Maybe him and his wife had an open relationship. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know the ins and outs of the household because there's a lot of pastors and wives who have that situation going on. I'm gonna just say that. And for us to say they should just step down, if that's their agreement, then he's not like messing up his vows. I mean, if that's what they decide on their relationship. Now the thing is, are y'all saying that his congregation should have known that? Because then that goes back to, that's nobody's business. How old is the pastor on the tree? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can find out. Said he was called in the ministry at 14. I don't think it shows his age. I want to know if the church members left the church, because I'm sure people were asking why he was on the site in the first place. I mean, if he stepped down, I'm pretty sure the assistant pastor has stepped up, so I'm pretty sure they stayed I'm pretty sure that they stated the assistant pastor was there. I need a Hulu series on this. I know that's right. I would love to watch that. They don't know what he do behind closed doors, especially after that Sunday service. Exactly. It definitely sounds like the wife knew something, but it's all assumptions at this point. We know only that he likes the boys, though. He was married to the girl. Right. And that's all that we know. So you saw the full video, right? When he no, did he go back and give him? I only saw what I posted on. You saw what I posted. That's something that I seen, Young Rich. You can send me the full one in my DM on Twitter. That's the one that I saw. Because on this, it says that they paid the boy to take the video down. So is the video still up? No, I mean the church members who found the video. All right. I don't know. It doesn't even say. It doesn't even say how they found, like who found the video. It doesn't even say who found the video. So I'm not really sure. I ain't seen it either. Oh, I want to know. Yeah, they said that they paid the guy to take the video down. So if he's speaking out about it, I wonder did he put it back up? And honestly, if this is clip floating around, I would put it back up because I mean, people seen it now. It's too late. And now they can see the full thing. Because normally when those OnlyFans people are doing their videos, they paid them people to come on those channels. It was probably church member who left the church who left. Oh yeah, that could be true. That could be very true. That could be very true. It could have been a disgruntled one too. Because those are the ones who spread because they probably knew about it afterwards. Like it's probably like one of his assistants or something. Oh, I thought you said a church member found it. I don't know who found it. I'm just assuming that that's what happened because somebody at the church had to report it. Or maybe they saw it on the blog. I don't know. Because it doesn't say where the video was found at. Well, it was found on the OnlyFans page. So either the blogs found it and the church member seen it on the blog and reported it to the church, or the blog contacted the church, one or the other. I heard it was a woman who did it. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised. Because the one lady that I saw, her YouTube channel, it's something about church women want to get married to or something like that, and she was not happy about this at all. Church women hate when they find out that the man is gay. LOL, whose OnlyFans page? Young Rich just posted whose page it was. Yeah, this one, Lil X Fat. So, but how did you find that? Because I was looking all over the internet for whose OnlyFans page it was, and I could not find it anywhere. I don't know. I just feel like like I said, I just feel like there's a lot of pastors who you guys probably wouldn't imagine who want to come out, who they feel like they just cannot come out. And, being on the other side of, being out and experiencing, like trying to figure out how to do it, it was a hard thing to do, So, me coming out, I think I posted it on Facebook on accident with my ex-husband on there, talking about it was my husband. He wasn't my husband at the time. And that's how people found out. It was on the bottom of the video when I didn't see that. Guess I should have looked a little bit harder. And I was like really not impressed by the video. So I was just like, I kind of skimmed through it real quick. But this just is, I just figured a lot of people would have found it a lot easier after Eddie Long paid them boys off to come out. I mean, the reality is he's probably not the only pastor who has a sex tape. He's not probably the first to be exposed on OnlyFans, though. That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. You think his stroke skills were, oh my God, they were horrible. That's why the clip was so short. I was like, oh my God, they should. If I was that boy, I would never even posted that. That was not something I would have been proud of at all. The only part that looked like it was enjoyable to either one of them to me was the last part after the actual penetration part. Did you think it was good? I'm sure Donnie McClurkin in one of them ass being videos allegedly. Listen, I'm sure Miss Donnie is in something because they done seen Donnie on all the apps, and Donnie be at all those convocations, and it's not hard to find to find them when they was kissing. Honestly, I don't remember them kissing each other. I just remember I skipped through it. Honestly, I really did. I really did because I wanted to get past the part where they were penetrating. He was penetrating them. And I think I got to the part where he climaxed, but I didn't see the kissing part at all. I just read the part where he said something about the wife. It definitely looked sloppy. Yes, the oral part did. But the penetration was like, I'm glad it was like 3 seconds and it was like, okay, get off of this. Let's go back to this part. And I'm not a big porn watcher, so I mean, maybe y'all seen something I didn't see, but it wasn't great. It wasn't something I would even want to like put up on my OnlyFans if I had one. I know Larry King, Larry Reed Live did a video about it as well. I didn't get a chance to watch that because this video was longer, but this was just. I'm just so tired that the pastors get exposed to sex instead of coming out. Was the guy taking it lazy? I think the pastor was being lazy. That little, I mean, for the size of what he had, that little humping he was doing, I'm like, that looked like a dog trying to get on another dog, but it was just so slow and like just lazy looking. I don't want to keep describing it here either, but it just looked extremely lazy and like he didn't know what he was doing. I think that's what it was for me. Like he didn't know what he was doing. Maybe we need to go back and watch it, the whole thing, because maybe I missed something. I don't know if anybody else seen it, but it just wasn't that entertaining to me at all. I was just like, oh, another pastor. There was one impressive part, the size of the penis. That was it. But I was trying to pull up the because I know that Obnoxious did the article on it, and Obnoxious be getting his information wrong. So all the time you can't really believe what Obnoxious says because I know that he did one on me and my ex. We had started our church back in 2011. And there's been a lot of different articles that he has gotten wrong. So I don't know if everything that he wrote was all the way correct, which is why I'm definitely saying allegedly about everything. But what I saw, I mean, like I said, it looked exactly like that guy that we seen. So it's a fascination story for sure. Yes, fascinating story for sure. Yes, absolutely. It is very fascinating. I would love to know more. I would love for the boy from the OnlyFans to speak out and tell us, what happened. How did y'all meet? What was the conversation before this got started? Did he tell you? Because I mean, they said that he didn't know, but y'all don't know because y'all didn't talk to him. So how did he tell you that he was a pastor? And if he didn't, how did you know about the wife? Like, did you know? I don't know. I just would like to know a little bit more information from the boy who owns the OnlyFans page. I might reach out to him so we can interview him or something. Because I got questions. And was it good for you? Like, how long was the real tape? Would you release the full thing again? I mean, I'm sure financially it's going to do well if people want to see the full video at this point. Because people are doing stories on it, so. Yeah, I would like to. Oh no, I don't. I'll look him up. I just want to know: was it bad because of him or the pastor? Yes, ask him to come on Affairs of the Heart. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him and see if I can get him, because I would love to ask some questions. That'll be a really good interview. I bet he will blow up after this. Look at what happened to Travis Dyson after he slept with that politician. Yeah. I mean, look at the one. What happened? Remember the one with Kahari Hawkins, and who was the other guy? There was two guys that came out the same time. They got caught getting oral sex from men, and like days apart. This was not best for. Oh, absolutely not. I don't believe it was his first time at all. I think that he just enjoys oral sex better than he enjoys having penetration sex, because he looked like he didn't know what he was doing back there. I'm like, sir, get off of me, please. Go find something else to do, because your ministry is not back here. But I don't know. Let's see if I can. Let me see something real quick. Oh, that person's account is suspended on Twitter. Yeah, that little ex-fat person's account on Twitter is suspended. So he, the kind of pastor that bashes gays in the church or what? See, we don't know that either. You ain't hear from me. Man, it's a constant, so we can't even reach out to him. I don't know what the guy looks like. Maybe they got his page shut down too. That could have been part of their. They could have reported him to Twitter with that clip. Oh, maybe they take mine down then. Oh, but there is a. Oh my god. Oh, I posted his Twitter. YouTube won't let me post it. LOL. When I type his name on Twitter, it says his account is suspended. There's actually another video of him on here, but you can't. The link that's on there, you can't click on it. So I don't know. I mean, I will try to see if I can figure out. I wonder if I'll try to figure it out during tomorrow, if I can find out who owns that account, because maybe he still has it. Let's see if he has the Instagram. Oh, what's his new one? I didn't know what his new one was. Oh, that definitely is. Oh no, I'm about to. I think I can make. Oh, I can't do it from StreamYard. If I make you a mod, you could post it. Go to his OnlyFans page, and his Twitter is in the bio. Let's see. Okay, got it. Okay, yes, I'll reach out to him and see if we can, if I can talk to him. Bio. I don't like. So he was sleeping with men in Florida, where his church is at. I'm assuming him and his wife was trying to move to ATL to get away from the drama. They were moving to Atlanta away from drama. He was trying to get away from the gay drama. If you type in his name, OnlyFans, you will find his Twitter. Okay, got that. Baby, we are investigating. Okay. Let me have him down. I just inbox him. So let's see if he responds. So y'all cross us, maybe we get some exclusive information on what's going on here with the pastor and this information. But I said, I just don't. I know with a lot of OnlyFans, because my ex does OnlyFans. There's a whole process that they go through with getting OnlyFans, the people that do stuff with, and normally there's a conversation about the money and if they can promote it, if they do promote it, will they tag anybody in it? There's a conversation. So I wonder what that conversation was like before they did the video, because it doesn't look like he just secretly recorded him. If he secretly recorded him, how did he change 3 different angles? And that pastor didn't realize that. That doesn't make any sense. And that last angle was like, you had to know. The first one was very obvious. The second one was like, okay, the second and the last one was like, he had to move those in order for them to, and the pastor had to see him move the camera for those. So, I don't believe the pastor did not know that at all. So I will keep y'all updated on that. It definitely wasn't no secret recording. Absolutely, I don't think so either. I mean, he was looking right at the camera, so clearly he knew exactly. So I'll keep you guys updated on if he responds back. I'm about to get off because I need to go to bed so I can get up on time for work tomorrow. But I did want to come on and talk about this for a little while. So if you guys are joining late, please make sure you hit that notification button and subscribe button if you are new here. Share the video, like the video, comment below. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Me and Busy will be doing Candy and the Gang on Busy Channel tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye.